Namaskar, this is Anupam Kaushik Borah. I am from the river island called Majuli in Assam. This is the biggest river island in the world. And I am here to talk about my experiences in theater and also my observations about theater in Assam. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers, PM Taj Anusmaran Samiti, who has given me this opportunity to come before you, and my friend, my batchmate from National School of Drama, Mr. Abhish, who acted as the bridge between the Samiti and me, and my heartfelt tribute to PM Taj. I'm here to talk about a couple of theater forms of Assam, giving my observation about these forms and my own experiences working in that. And the second part will be a sharing of my own work experience in theater. And the third part is a demonstration which I recorded earlier, a site-specific performance. Most of you most probably know that we have a theater form called Bhauna, a traditional theater art form which is 500 years old, and it was initiated by the great Assamese Srimanta Shankardev, and his greatest disciple Sri Madhav Dev contributed to it a lot. And this 500-year-old tradition of Bhauna is being celebrated even now, not now exactly because of the coronavirus pandemic, but till at least 2 years ago. So I started my journey in Bhauna, so I have a personal connection to it. And in Majuli, my place, I also witnessed mobile theater and an offshoot of mobile theater which was done by the local folks adapting plays from the mobile theater in the style of mobile theater. And then I was introduced to serious theater, so-called serious theater, later in my life, and I went to National School of Drama then. After that, I also worked in films. I'm associated with films right now. I have a very interesting observation to make about the theater form Bhauna and mobile theater and also the serious theater. There is a connection, not just theater but also the films in Assam and the TV serials in Assam has this connection. Mobile theater, I'm not going to elaborate on it because you can Google it and you will find better authentic information about mobile theater and also information about Bhauna. So I'm not going to elaborate on these information. What I'm going to do is right now, I'll demonstrate some dialogues from Bhauna and I'll make my point. First of all, there are two different kinds of Bhauna prevalent. The first kind is Onkya Bhauna, which is the original Bhauna, and then we have the Matribhasha Bhauna, Matribhasha Bhauna. And the dialogues in Matribhasha Bhauna is written in a poetic form of the contemporary Assamese language. But the Onkya Bhauna is written in Brajavali. It is also called as Onkya Bhasha. So first I'm going to demonstrate a Onkya Bhauna dialogue. So here is the Hutradhar or Sutradhar announcing the arrival of Sri Ramchandra. আহে সামাজিক লোক হামু যাকেরি কথা কহৈছু উহি ত্রিজগতপতি শ্রীরামচন্দ্র সভা মধ্যে প্রবেশ করব্য তাহাক দেখহ শূন্য নিৰন্তৰে হৰিবুল্ল হৰিবুল্ল. And here is a dialogue from the play Rukmini Haran by Srimanta Shankardev in Veerras. ওয়ে যাদব আমার ভগিনীক সৌরহ সৌরহ যদি আমার ভগিনীক সারবি নাহি তবে আমার সঙ্গে যুদ্ধ দেহ যুদ্ধ দেহ. So this is the way Onkya Bhauna dialogues are delivered, more or less. And then via Bengali theater, we had Shakespeare imported to Assamese theatre. And great Assamese poets and playwrights, Sri Ganesh Gogoi, Probin Phukon, these people wrote plays like Hokunir Protihud, Kashmir Kumari, Norakahur, and these plays had this Shakespearean style dialogues, and these plays were written in Amitrakhar Chandra, and it was a poetic form of the spoken language of Assam in the 20th century. This influenced the Bhauna folk theatre form, this newfound language in Matribhasha or in spoken Assamese was adapted to Bhauna, and it spread widely. These plays, Hokunir Protihud or Kashmiri Kumari or Norakahur, these plays were not written for the Bhauna form, for the Bhauna theatre form. These plays were written for the proscenium. But people adapted these plays to Bhauna, and the dialogues changed drastically. Now, Shakespearean way of delivering dialogues came into Assam at that time. So I would like to demonstrate one of the dialogues, actually two kinds, from Hokunir Protihud by Ganesh Gogoi. In Bhauna, typically the female characters are done by male actors. So I will do the male and female here. Otitor nikorun nidarun gatha. Nohuna baharu prabhumuk, noaru bujibo, gopone asil kio ajio tokal, apunar jibon rahasya. Rahasyar babe Padma, jibon rahasya mor gopone asil. Kumari asil mor janani jetia, hujjo tejot dekha pale kornok tomar. কলঙ্কৰ সেকা ধুই নিকা কৰিবৰ হেতু অকাতৰে অম্লান বদনে নদীৰ গৰ্ভত প্ৰিয়ে বিসৰ্জন দিয়ে বিসৰ্জিলে নদীৰ গৰ্ভত নিদিব নহলে যে নাথাকে নাৰী সতীৰ মহিমা স্বাৰ্থপৰ সমগ্ৰ পৃথিৱী মাথো স্বাৰ্থৰ আকৰ. This is a tragic scene when Karna is confronted with the truth of his life, and he shares the truth with his wife. And this is another dialogue from the same play, which is used in Bhauna. The style of the dialogue is also, Bhauna style. But you can spot the influence of Shakespearean style dialogue delivery here also. So, Prasanda Protapi Jodi Raja Durjudhane, Lakha Lakha Henanir Hote, Pansabhair Khanmukhin Hobo Khoje Anyay Khamore, Dangho Hobo Kurukul Eti Polokote. Am I Gitar? Didi Chepa Maritori, Kiran, sorry. I got it. Why am I demonstrating this dialogue delivery to you? The dialogue delivery in Onkia Bhauna, transformed when we got the Matribhasha Bhauna. Onkia Bhauna is still practiced in Assam. You will understand it when I demonstrate the way the mobile theatre actors deliver their lines. Here is one, again, Veer's kind of a dialogue from mobile theatre. Moizano, Monirghat jail hobo, Kintu Mr. Bhujango Narayan, Monat Rakiba, Jidina Moi jailor Polawalam Nohoi, Tumalukor Sari Bike, Eta Kuri, Kuli Kurijan. So you can see the influence of Bhauna coming to mobile theatre dialogue delivery. Mobile theatre has this unique goal of connecting to thousands of audience at the same time. You do not have an amplification screen or something, but you have to amplify your voice, amplify your presence to reach the last row, which is almost like 300, 400 meters from you. When you are on stage, that is the distance actually in between the last row and you. And you have to be very pronounced in how do you deliver. But this delivery of dialogues are so much influenced by the pattern in which the dialogues of bhauna is delivered. Here, it's a sentimental kind of a dialogue delivered in mobile theatre style. I am making up this dialogue right now. It's not from a play. Anjali, Anjali, তই তোৰ পৰিয়ালটোৰ কাৰণে কি নকৰিলি কিন্তু তোৰ এই ত্যাগ কোনে বুজিব তোৰ এই মৰম কোনে বুজিব আজি তই ঘৰৰ পৰা ওলাই যাব লগা হ'ল অঞ্জলি. So you can spot this pattern অতীতৰ নিকৰণ নিদাৰণ গাথা here also. So more or less, this pattern is prevalent in delivering the sentimental kind of dialogues, also that very Joshila kind of dialogues in mobile theatre. Now, here is an interesting thing that I observed when I watched the Jatra theatre form of Orissa and also Tamasha in Maharashtra. We were trained in Tamasha for 40 days and I remember that workshop fondly. In Jatra and in Tamasha, the way of delivering a sentimental dialogue had so much similarity with this sentimental bhauna dialogue that I demonstrated to you. So da 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 da. You will find this. My point is that I found this observation very interesting, and I wanted to share this with you. And I am here at home, and my parents are very much fond of Assamese TV serials, and I hear this tune of delivering dialogues in TV serials too in Assam. Also, I can see this way of delivering dialogues even in Assamese realistic cinema. Now I would like to talk about some theatre that I witnessed in Assam, serious theatre, and also my work after my National School of Drama days here. I can take some names who are doing really good work in Assam right now in contemporary theatre. Anupam Pakiza Begum, Baharul Islam, Pavitra Rabha, Himangsu Prasad Das, Kunamoni Borua, Bhaskar Borua, Polas Mas. These people, I have witnessed their plays, and I have also witnessed Kismat Bano's plays. So they have this influence of National School of Drama's experimentation with folk theatre and modern theatre, and we can see that. And then we have Sukrasad Rabha, who died very early, and Okhim Kumar Nath. We have these people are doing a theatre influenced by Haisnam Kanailal. My experience of watching the range of plays these people do takes out different kind of a range of reactions from me. Some are attempts, very good attempts, and I feel, and some are really excellent work, and they can actually pave ways to future work and all. And the biggest observation, I think, is whatever limited resources these people have, they are utilizing it full. One experiment of Himangsu Prasad Das last year I would like to mention here. It was a video recorded play, Hangdang for Sale. It's an on-camera full-fledged play and not quote-unquote cinema, and people welcomed this experimentation. Here I would like to talk briefly about my experimentation with theater. After National School of Drama training, I was, advised to be in Delhi to do theater or to go to Mumbai for a career in film. But instead, I chose to come back to my place. I wanted to leave some footprints here in my place, and I wanted to, train some theater workers also. That was also one of my goals. My work, I write plays and I devise plays, and my work is influenced by this place, Majuli. And I cannot detach myself from Majuli. And I belong here. And at the very same time, I am an outsider observer too. Sometimes I feel that, this peculiar relationship has a tension and stress, anxiety into it. And those tension, stress, anxiety comes as plays. I had plays written, these plays are called Boga Moina. And I have a Majulial adaptation of Waiting for Godot, which is called Roya Roy Majuli. One clip I would like to show you here. And also the river, the Brahmaputra river and water here, because we had flood coming in every year almost, when we were growing up here. So the relationship with the river, with water, that also comes into my work. My first directorial film was called Bornodi Bhotiyaai, which translates literally to English as The Big River Flows. I am on board a ferry right now over the Brahmaputra, the river, which is the mother of this island. And I wanted to play smart here. I like, talk smart, talk fast, but it never ceases to amaze me, overwhelm me when I come to this river. And this river has immense influence in my life, in the life of this island. And as you can see, this is a huge river. This is like one of the widest rivers in the whole world. And these ferries are stationary right now because of the coronavirus pandemic. But these ferries has this element of uncertainty even before the coronavirus, and the life here in Majuli has this element of uncertainty, because we do not know when the ferry is going to be operated, and when it ceases to operate. You come to this river island, side, to the ghat, and you want to go outside of the island, but what happens, maybe the water level is very high, so because of that the ferry is not operative, so you have to go home back. Whatever emergency you have, you must keep it to yourself. So that is the uncertainty, and that uncertainty part plays a big role in my work.
Nothing, no. Hit. Ginak day gitaw, taw gitaw, ginak day gitaw, taw gitaw, ginak day gitaw, ginak day gitaw, pademita kita dem taw. Kick. এবার কি হল মিহিরাম দাস বলি মাছমৰীয়া আছে সদায় যি নদীত মাছ মাৰিব যায় সেইদিনা ৰাতিপুৱা পৰহিলৈ গৈছে বিৰাট ৰ'দ বতৰো বেয়া গোমা নহয় বৰষুণ দি আছে তাৰমানে ৰাতিপুৱা বুলি সি জাল মাৰি আছে দুপৰীয়া একদম টিকা ফটা ৰ'দ হৈ গৈছে মানে বৰষুণ সৰসৰকৈ দিলে দুপৰীয়ালৈ মাছ নাই পুঠি খলিহনা নাই কি কৰিব বিচাৰে লাষ্ট এবাৰ মাৰি চাওঁ বুলি দিয়ে এইবাৰ কি হ'ল মৰিলো নহয় এটা উঠাই আনিলে লাহে 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 ওপৰলৈ উঠি আহিছে দেখিছে কমেও ইমান লাহেকে যেতিয়া উঠাই আনিলে সেইটো এটা খোল আটাইতকৈ ডাঙৰ কথা হ'ল খোলটো চলাই থোৱা আছে তেতিয়াও বাজে মানে মিডিয়াম আছে সেইটো ৰ'দতে এবাৰ কোবাইছে গিনাক দেই গীতাও তাও তাও টিকিটাও গিনাক দেই গীতাও তাও তাও টিকিটাও গিনাক দেই তাও গিনাক দেই গীতাও দেই 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 তাও দেই 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 তাও মিডিয়াম আছে কেতিয়াও খোল বজাব নাজানে কিন্তু সেইটো খুব কম খোল নাছিল খোলত হাত দিয়া মানে মিহিৰাম দাস এতিয়া মিহিৰাম দাস কি হ'ল বায়েন মিহিৰাম দাস বায়েন ঋতু তাক দিনা তিনি দেই 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 ঋতু তাক দিনা তিনি দেই
Thank you very much for listening to me. I would like to, clarify something here. You most probably have noticed so many jump cuts here in this video, and it was done by me. I would like to say this. It was not done by the organizers, and also it was not a technical glitch. I spoke a lot. I recorded a lot. And I had to cut it short. Also, I'm not that much fluent in English. Sometimes I struggle to find words. So those portions, those uninteresting portions, I cut. This video looks very jagged, very jumpy. Yet that was the only way to be inside the time limit. Here I have a site-specific performance for you. This performance is called Soaked.
আমি যেতিয়া সৰু আছিলোঁ আকাশত উৰিছিল যে ল'ৰাবোৰ উৰি যোৱা ল'ৰাবোৰ যে সৰুতে আমিবোৰ উৰি যোৱা ল'ৰাবোৰ যে আছিলোঁ উৰি যোৱা ল'ৰাবোৰ যে আমাৰ দেহাৰে যে উশাহ লৈছিল পৃথিৱীয়ে উশাহ It's dramatic. It's dramatic, dramatic, dramatic to be alive. Dramatic to be alive. আমি যেতিয়া সৰু আছিলোঁ, আকাশত উৰি ফুৰা ল'ৰাবোৰ যে আছিলোঁ, it's dramatic, dramatic to be alive. It's dramatic to be alive.